What is up, my friends, and welcome to another video. Today, I'm going to be trying the most extreme upgrade rush, but with Zerg. Now, this is going to be a little more complicated when it comes to the openers, because with Terran, I mean, we just build an eBay and then a barracks, basically. With Zerg, I think even if you're going to go for a super ridiculously fast upgrade rush, you probably still have to go for a hatch first, because otherwise you're just never gonna expand, and I feel like Zerg on one base... Dude, this ping is insane. What the... Brazil server. Okay, makes sense. I was like, that was extremely laggy. But yeah, Zerg on one base is a little bit too bad, I think. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna open gasless so I can go hatch pool. And then I'll get one gas and then an evo, and then I guess we're just gonna have to skip Zergling speed to get it, because otherwise it's gonna be late. I still want it to be fast, but I also want to make sure that we don't just die for free. Now, against Protoss, I believe that we can actually go Evolution Chamber before spawning pool, which I know sounds absurd, but Adepts arrive kind of late, actually, so I think I can probably get away with that. And the problem is, against Terran, you would die to a Reaper if you don't make a spawning pool, for sure, right? There's just no doubt about it. Against Zerg, you would die to Zerglings. Like, literally anything, basically, that they attack you with. And Zergs are very cheesy. Okay, so we can get the Evolution Chamber now. Or, sorry, the gas now. And then probably get the Evolution Chamber around the time when we have 30 gas. And then hopefully... Like, the best build possible is where we can still make our 2 queens and get +1 attack. I didn't even know which upgrade I want, by the way. Armor, attack. Both are actually pretty good. I'm not quite sure which one. And so far, this build actually looks nice. Look at this. Wait, is this build gonna... Well, I mean, I don't know why I'm still surprised, because it always works out. Here we go. Double queen. And then we can make the evo perfectly on time. Well, it's just... Even with Zerg, even going hatch first into evo, it works. The build always works out. I don't know. It's just... At this point, I'm not even that surprised anymore. Normally, I'm completely crazed out. This time, I'm not that surprised anymore. This is a pretty late hatchery, by the way. I don't know if I need to do something about it, because my Zerg knowledge is just not that extensive, ZVZ in particular. Look at the timing of this, 100! Oh my goodness, it is delicious. Look at that build, guys. It is a beauty. Okay, now we don't have Zergling speed. Actually, how long does this take? 114 seconds. I think you can, with this build, you can get +1 and Zergling speed, and you would have world's fastest +1 speed rush. Which sounds pretty incredible to me. I'm just gonna send Zerglings across. I'm a little bit afraid that this guy's doing something hyper cheesy, actually. It's just... Oh, there was a drone there. Oh, he's gonna build something? I mean, if anything, it's a good mind game, because now I started some drones. Let's get Zergling speed now. Let's see. Yeah, it's actually almost perfect. It's legitimately almost perfect. What's he gonna send out? A bailing nest. Okay. That makes sense. I might lose this Overlord, actually. Should I probably go for a little body blocking? I don't think it's gonna matter. No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, I kept my Overlord around because I don't know why his hatch was so late. Right? Like, I wanted to see like a Zergling flood or something. Like, losing the Overlord's annoying, but I also don't really regret staying around there. Now, +1 is gonna finish in about 45 seconds, I believe that was. His Overlord is not in position at all, which is kind of crazy, by the way. Now, I believe against Bailings, I would rather have gone armor. Against Roaches, I would rather have gone attack. So... I guess here, that is not the perfect decision that we made. Now, let's see. Can I find anything? Doesn't look like it for now. If he has a wall off, then I'm just gonna make an expo. He's gonna wall off, okay. This guy is playing incredibly weird, I think. This doesn't look quite right to me. Let's see. Double evolution chamber, that is, right? Did he maybe just go for a lair or something? Also, because I have +1, it's a super fast +1 he's not gonna expect. I wonder if I can actually burn through the wall. Because normally you really can't, honestly, right? I mean, it's just, it's a bit much. Let's see, +1 is finished. I think we're just gonna start attacking. I don't know which... I guess we'll go for the bailing nest because it's nicely in the middle. Here we go. He's gonna start re-walling, of course. I'll get a couple dudes on the queen. And then the rest can attack this. Okay. For a second I was afraid that those were 2 bailings, but I get... Dude, wait. With the +1, you actually kill them very, very quickly. That's nasty. This queen's gonna die as well, by the way. Can I attack this? No, barely not. Alright, then we're gonna attack this one. Make a couple more links, and I think because of the +1, we are actually gonna get in. We do get in. I think Mr. Guy over here was trying to go for fast. Dude, +1 links are so strong. Normally, when I fight against the wall, there's no way I get through. I feel like I always just, you know, as soon as they get a wall, we die. But the +1 links are actually crazy strong. I'm even gonna fight over here. I got more links coming on the way. I should save a couple, actually, just so he can't re-wall. That is the correct play. Okay, we just save a couple so he can't re-wall. That's what you want to do. There you go. Now my next links are going to get in. He's trying to re-wall, but that is now too late. The GG is called. And that is it for the first attempt for the upgrade rush. And it was indeed Mutas, I think. He didn't even get to build a spire yet. Or did he? Wait, it finished. Oh, wait, it didn't even finish that quickly. Huh. Okay, I mean, once again, my ZVZ knowledge is really not that great. I don't think his build order made a lot of sense, though. I think if this guy placed his build order... Let me do a little bit of psychoanalysis here. One of my favorite things in StarCraft. If this guy placed his build order, it means that he has won with this before. It's pretty rare that you run into someone trying a build for the first time, right? So he probably won with this before. And I think he pretty much just wins with this because of mind games. Because if you go for something like this, the easier way to go about it is to just make... Like, the baiting nest doesn't make sense here. You make a Roach Warrior and 2 Evos, and then instead of just having a useless bailing nest... your opponent gets confused because it could be a 1-1 roach timing as well, and that's actually something scary. Here, the bailing nest was there just kind of for the memes to make me think he was going to expand, because the only way you make a bailing nest is usually if you all in or if you take a third base. So I think this is just a purely mind game based build. Couldn't really test our build too extensively, but we now know that you can use this build to break through walls. I mean, this guy could have morphed a couple Bailings, would have been scary, but I guess he literally made 0 Zerglings, so that's nice for me. Build order looks pretty good on take 1. Let's keep it going. Okay, game number 2 is against another Zerg. All right. Actually, a pretty good opportunity to test the build again, right? Normally, I like my variety, and hopefully after this, very likely we're going to get some Terrans and Protoss, but... It's a good opportunity to test the build order once again. Now, I believe I did a extractor trick hatchery first with an extra drone after that, and it worked out perfectly, right? I think that's what I did. What's his name? Don Shot. Okay. So we go for this extractor trick. As always, sometimes the people don't know what it's about. This is why you can cheat with Zerg. You get a little bit of extra supply because you lose the supply by making a building. You build a drone and then you cancel it. So, and for some reason, this build just works out perfectly when you do that twice. We got a bit lucky on the first try. Well, I say lucky, but to be honest, as you guys know by now, the upgrade rushes always work out build order-wise. So, it seems perfect like this. And then Overlord first, right? Overlord first, yeah. Okay. At least it should be. Did I do that last game? I should have. Probably. Yeah, I must have. Otherwise, this build would be a little strange, I think. You get blocked for quite a while if you go pool and then Overlord, so this works out very, very nicely. And I probably went for the 17 gas. Yeah. Oh, we got it, boys. We're back on track. Or did I take the gas a little earlier? That I'm not sure about. I'll just take it right after 3 rounds then. Yeah, okay. It's funny. If you it happens quite frequently, not always of course, but it happens quite frequently that you do a build for the first time. I'm sure you guys know about this. And it just works out perfectly. And you don't even have to put any effort. It's just smooth. You just build your stuff and you're like, oh my goodness, I have no money. This is great. And then you try to do it again, and then all of a sudden you try to remember every single detail because it was perfect, and it's like so freaking hard to execute the build, you know? And it's, yeah, it's so much harder than just winging it and getting lucky, I guess. Here we go. That's finished. Get my double queen. Then homie over here can make the Evo. I think I had 1 extra drone this game. So maybe I made my gas 1 supply earlier or something. That is possible. Okay, let's see if we have something suspicious over here. I'm curious about the hatch timing, actually, because last time this guy's, I mean, that looks about the same time as last game. And it was a pull first. This is so strange to me. Okay, I mean, this is going to be a very chill opening for me, actually. Because I went for the extractor trick hatchery first, which pretty much counters stuff like this blindly, so that is nice. Actually pull a couple drones to avoid losing... Oh, I lost 1 of them. It's okay, though. And now we got a couple links, and now we can just chill. There we go. Queen should take care of that. 1 drone goes down here. And we are feeling really fine. Yeah, so, you see, this guy's hatch, it was either the same time, or slightly earlier than the last guy, and this guy suddenly had 6 lings in my face. So I still don't know what the other guy actually did. Like, it's just, you could totally fight them. Oh no, it's 5 instead of 6. Okay. How many drones can I build? That is a really good question. I'm gonna put this over a little bit further back, and then I think I'm just gonna right-click into his base. So even if he link floods us, we would only have to survive for about a minute or so. Let's see. Spines? Okay, I'll make drones. I mean, I don't mind. Okay, we kill this drone, because he's clearly trying to wall off. Can't allow that. Because I'm clearly gonna all-in him, right? Let's see what Mr. Guy is going on over here. Okay, no gas, no... Oh my god, wait, this is... Guys. I'm gonna have link speed and +1 on this guy, and I think our eco is still gonna be roughly the same, which is just crazy. I'm gonna make 4 more drones just to saturate that base fully. Okay. My opponent's clearly terrified. Now he sees I'm gonna take my 3rd base. Actually, this could be a good moment for me to actually start building links. Okay, 1 spine move. I'm not sure if we finished both spines, actually. I think I only saw the finish on 1. After this, we obviously go for the armor. Should I go for a cheeky link flood? I think it would be nice, actually. Like 1 wave of links or something like that, you know? Really wouldn't be that bad. Unless he went for the full wall. Maybe, you know what? I'll just double check. I'll see if he has a full wall. If he does, I'll make drones. Otherwise, I'll make a million links. Okay, yeah, there you go. Okay, it's good that I checked. So then we just get to do this. And then I think the plan is that we go lair. Because obviously we are going to stay on top of our upgrades, right? I'm going to go lair. And then we'll go for the double upgrades from... Oh, there's a misclick. Double upgrades from that point on. I think that's the idea. Then I'm going to go up to 50 drones. This is really scary now because you guys have been here before. If you guys remember some of my Zerg series from the past. Lynx against roaches is a devastatingly hard matchup to play. Like, it can really, really be challenging. So we gotta be, yeah, just completely on point here. Okay, I have this many drones, too many. Make another queen of this. Actually, I miscalculated that. Okay, here we go. And now all we have to do is spam links for the rest of the game, I think. We don't really get to do anything else, okay? I kind of thought he was going to try to kill the hatchery, to be honest, but it's okay. Now, these have +1 attack, so that is obviously going to be a very easy cleanup. I'm going to click around the map a little bit. I'm going to click on some popular Nidus spots, I think. And then, yeah, you guys know the drill, just like I said. Hey, we found him! Can't fool me, man. Can't fool me. Okay. I honestly, I didn't think it was going to be a hidden base. I thought it was more likely to be Nidus, to be honest, but I still checked. There we go. Okay, so these drones should all die, I think. A little bit of micro to kill them more efficiently. There you go. I wouldn't even mind if he finishes those spine crawlers because they're just gonna die more viciously. Now look at the situation we have. This build, honestly, it looks freaking awesome, I have to say. I really think this build looks awesome. Yeah, he's finishing roaches, but I have upgrades. Like, I have good upgrades. Like, these roaches are also just gonna get cooked. I know he's gonna have a lot of roaches in the back. I already started my +2, by the way. I think I can even go for 5 hatches instead of just 4. I think, like, lings are very, what do you call it? They're very larva heavy, I guess, right? Still doesn't have upgrades on the roaches. The base is already dead. I know his roaches are gonna arrive soon, but they're not gonna arrive in time. And now, yeah, we just keep chilling. I could actually saturate this base, probably. I was gonna try to go for this. I'm just gonna get the surround here nice and early. He did get +1 attack, but he just doesn't have enough roaches left, and there we go. Oh my goodness, the units loss is disgusting here. Lings against roaches, 600 against 2.3k. That is actually nasty. Now, this game, still could have been scary if, let's say, I wouldn't have found these roaches, so that's like 7 roaches extra. If there's 7 roaches extra over here and the roaches walk across the map, like, it's really hard to kill all of that. Now, obviously, once we get +2 attack, we would have been able to win, but before that actually could have been tricky because links against roach is very, very difficult, so going for a fast roach all-in is one of the scarier things you can do. Now, this guy actually did a build that's very close to my heart, as you guys can imagine, and that's also why he didn't have gas. I didn't realize because of my lack of ZVZ knowledge. Like, he made 6 links early, And I was just like, okay, that his build just looks like crap. Because he made 6 links and then 2 spines. So that's why it looks like crap. But no, he actually went for pool first. Double hatch. Is a very cool build order, honestly. Respect. Very, very cool build order. I don't know if it's good, but that means it fits very nicely in the category of uThermal builds. Cool builders that are probably terrible, but they can work. Might try this at some point, but for now, let's keep upgrade rushing. Game number 3, oh my goodness, there's 3 different Zergs as well. Game number 3 is against another Zerg, and we have another map as well. Now, this map should be the most challenging one for this build, I think, because this map is a little strange, where instead of having 2 bases behind the wall, you basically have 2.5 bases behind the wall, because you have a bit of a half base over there. It's not a fantastic base to have, but in ZVZ, it's actually a really good base to take because you can be very greedy and you can just take it and sit behind your wall. We did I remember one of our best ZVZ upgrade rushes was actually on this map because we could just rush upgrades and sit on 2.5 bases, and the guy tried to all-in us and we already had upgrades. Like, it was actually a fantastically satisfying game. But now we're gonna go for an even rushier upgrade rush, and then it remains the question whether we can actually make this look good here. I might go for that hatch quicker as well myself. I think that wouldn't be so crazy. Is there anything else I need to keep in mind? I guess he could build a hatchery over here. One thing you can do is you can use this mineral-only path. Oh, let me start my pool before it's too late. You can use this mineral-only path to send drones and get spine crawlers in. That could actually be a decent idea as well. Okay, so let's get the evolution chamber 1 drone earlier. I think that worked out just ever so slightly nicer. I'm not even sure if that was the adaptation that I... Or, well, not the adaptation, because that was the first attempt. If that was the version that I did, but I just remember having 1 drone more than the previous game. In the previous game, the +1 worked out the cleanest. So, I just make it 1 drone faster. Sounds logical. If not, we can always go back to whatever we were doing in the second game. Now, I guess I could probably send this overlord over here. I could also send this one. This one would scout the natural the quickest, right? Which would be pretty nice. No, actually, the last game definitely worked out a little bit better for the gas, I think. Okay, that is... You see, always getting cheesed in ZVZ. But this build is so good against the cheeses, so I don't really have anything to worry about, to be honest. Like, I'm pretty... This was a 12 pool, and his point was to go around and cancel my stuff, but you can't do that against my extractor trick hatchery first, so it's just... It should just be a very chill defense. Now, I'm being a little greedy here by not pulling drones, to be fair, but... Here we go, we got a queen finishing now. He went for speed as well, actually. Okay, fast speed. Then we're just gonna hide over here. Should be a... Look at this. This is a very nice hiding spot, actually. It's kind of beautiful, not gonna lie. Look at that. Wow. It's gorgeous. Let me get my +1 attack, of course. Let me inject. I have a queen over here that I can easily hide as well. Okay. Make sure that this queen doesn't die by hiding it in this little nook over here. Get this queen down. Then we get speed. And I mean, I think we have actually just defended this already. Just basically by default. Can I make... Oh, my queen is attacking the wrong target. Do not want that to attack Zerglings. I saw a couple more links on the way, so I'm just gonna hide on the ramp momentarily. Actually, he pulled them back. Okay. I don't get why so many people cheat in this game. Same, bro. Okay, well, I mean, it's... Yeah, I don't even know what I did that could have been cheating, to be honest. Seeing his links with an overlord. I mean, it's just... Like, sometimes I can see it, you know? Sometimes I freaking stim my marines here because I have a hunch and there's a drop right there. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I kind of look like a hacker. But this is just like... I mean, I microed my units. I don't know if microing is considered cheating for him. I don't think my build, like I mentioned, my build was insanely good against what he did. So maybe he just thought... No one ever plays his build unless they're hacking. Anyway, this guy did a 12 drone link flood all in, and we beat it while doing an upgrade rush. So even though we didn't get to really do the upgrade rush, we still beat him with the upgrade rush, if that makes sense. So far, this build looked absolutely invincible against all kind of different cheeses, against the freaking 2-base muta, against the link floods, anything. Looks fantastic. Let's go to game number 4. Oh my goodness, is this when all the Zergs play? Game number 4 is against another Zerg. I mean, so far I'm having a great time, so... And at this rate, the games are so fast, we'll probably get like 6 games in an episode, which is also fun. What happened so far? We won against the 2-base muta build that I didn't understand. Then we won against the pull first hidden roach hatchery build. And then we got called a cheater for defeating a guy's link flood. It's been a nice day so far, I would say. It's been a very nice day so far, actually. Fantastic build. As always, the upgrade rushes always works. Guys, tell me if I'm wrong, because I could be wrong. You guys have... I know there's a bunch of people here that watch like more than 1,000 of my videos. I don't think I've ever had like a strategy, cheese, or build, or series where it really just always works. You know what I mean? Like, I tried different versions, and okay, this version is terrible, this one's a little better. With the upgrade rush, I feel like it's just so strong no matter what version I do. Like, we do a whole episode doing freaking gas before depot into eBay, and it works. And then we play double eBay before factory, and it works. And then we do freaking double it's a triple forge. Like, it just always works. Like, I don't know what's up with this build. It just... For some reason, the resources seem so perfectly tuned out to do an upgrade rush. Like, that's the thing I'm even thinking about the most. Like, I know the success rate of the build is very high when it comes to winning the game. But more than that, it's just that the build always works out resource-wise no matter what I do. Like, it actually just seems so perfect to go for upgrade rushes. It's been really delicious. We've also done such a ridiculous amount of videos on upgrade rushes already, and it really shows how much fun it's been and also how efficient it's been. Because if I would spend... It's another cheese over here. This is going to be the fastest one so far. Against this one, I might actually have to pull a couple of boys. Do I, though? I'm not 100% sure, actually. I think I should probably pull a couple, maybe? Yeah, I'll pull a couple. I'll pull a couple, because I'm not 100% sure. Okay, just do it. This is pretty much how you would defeat a 12-foot with a normal build, by the way. Is you pull a couple drones, and you kind of just attack him to get him off your hatchery until your links finish. That's how you do it. Okay, didn't lose a drone there. Just buying a little bit of time compared to the last game. This link is going to finish as well, and there we go. Now, I saw a couple more links. Did he actually morph Banelings or something? I'm not quite sure. Okay, yeah, okay, he's morphing Banelings. Yeah, all right. This is going to be a slightly more difficult hold then for sure. Okay, let's attack. Can I do some splitties? Actually pretty decent splitties, to be honest. Does he have speed as well? Or is it just... I think this could actually be a pretty cool build. It kind of looks like he just made... Oh, he's making more Banelings as well. Oh, that's a bit annoying. Yeah, he's playing without speed, it looks like. Okay, pull the homie back over here. At this point, we're kind of chilling, I think, right? At this point, we should be chilling. I did lose one of my queens, which is a little bit annoying. How much more gas do I need? That's actually perfect. 200 gas. There we go. Now, I could make a misread on this, but I think it's actually accurate where he's not still really all-inning me. I think he is... Well, I mean, he doesn't have drones yet, but he needed to remake drones for the main base as well. Because he didn't start with, you know... How many drones do I have? Like 16 or whatever? Okay, here we go. Just split the links nicely. Should be okay here eventually. Okay, yeah, nice. That's pretty good. Alright, there's one more Baneling though. Oh, we dodged that. That's beautiful. A little bit of micro. Juke. There we go. Now he's going to see that I already have an Evo spinning and he's not going to be happy with it. I think, at least. There we go. +1 is on the way. I could probably do a little counterattack as well. I think more smart would be for me to make drones right now, actually. I do want to say, by the way, I guess my minimap vision has been a bit terrible this game. It's a little scary to look at the minimap too much when you're about to get Baneling, that you can die to one Baneling, right? But I didn't actually ever see his extra links come across the map, so I kept being surprised by like the extra 2 links and then the extra 4 links and stuff, so that's my bad. Now, let's see, what are we gonna have over here? How many drones? No drones yet. Okay, then we're just chilling. Gonna make a couple more. He's making a spine as well. You can tell that it's very scary for these guys to go up against this style, right? Because they very consistently make spines. Like, it looks like I have the most killer link flood in history. But since I'm doing good scouting, I can also just make drones behind it every time, which is really annoying for them. Has more Banelings as well. Okay. I mean, I could just chill here. Should we check for hidden bases again? I mean, it really seems to be that kind of day, so let's just give it a check. Pro tip, by the way, for all the homies out there, if you have nothing to do with your units and you have the opportunity, you might as well just scout for hidden bases, okay? No one wants to lose after outplaying their opponents for 10 minutes just to find out they had, you know, 30% extra eco because they hit a base, like, you know, 3 minutes into the game or whatever. Or even 5 minutes into the game, doesn't really matter, just somewhat early. 2 more drones I think I should build at least. I think I actually need to make more drones because he does have the banelings. I'm a little afraid of the lair. He's making an evolution chamber now. That's gonna die. Let's get my armor upgrade. Let's see. This is saturated. I'm gonna make... Let's see. Does he have units? I want to see if he has units. More spines. Okay, well, no, then I'm just gonna make drones. I mean, this guy is begging for me to make drones right now. I think it is very likely to be Mutalisk play, actually. Because, I mean, he's just staying so far back. Like, so defensive, I mean, right? I'm just gonna fly a slow Overlord in. Maybe I can walk in 2 of my links. Let's see. There's 2 gas... Yeah, it's definitely Mutalisk play. Okay. What am I gonna do against it? I'm not quite sure yet. Wait, he doesn't... No lair? He's making 4 gases, spines, and... Okay. No mutas? Did I miss a hatchery on the map? I'm not quite sure what's going on, I'll be honest. Okay, let's saturate this base now, make a queen. Keep in mind, I don't have to make too many drones because I already have more eco than him, right? However, if you play against the roach stuff that I was talking about in game number 2, you do really want to, you know, find yourself a little bit ahead, right? Now he's going to see that I'm making up to 4 hatcheries and he's going to be like, what the hell did I just see? Yeah, sorry. Okay, those are walking across the map. Let me try and target down those banelings real quick, actually. Making links, which is a little weird. A little bit of micro there. He doesn't have +1 attack, so my links are really strong. So I can even fight. I think I targeted the baneling down there as well, which is fantastic news. I think I actually still need more drones. So he still doesn't have... Oh, the juke! Oh, that was nasty. I feel like you could tell that he was... Should I? I'm so insane for doing this. Why am I like this? Oh my goodness, I just want to kill some drones. It's actually losing a good amount of drones here. You saw the hold position there, guys? It's a really good move. You go for the hold position, so your lings actually attack the drones that they're standing on top of instead of fighting the lings. Here we're going to kill even more. A couple splitties, maybe save a couple lings. That was actually pretty good somehow. Now, he still does have the lair. Let's go for +2 attack now. And then +2 armor as well, of course. There we go. Now, I do need something at some point against the mutas. He does have a lot of links, by the way, so I'm going to have to be a little careful. Let's get the queen in the nuke over here. This queen can also be in the little nuke. He does have 1/1 upgrades here, actually. So we're on even footing right now. And he has banelings and I don't. So this is going to be a scary little attack here for sure. Okay, I'm gonna go backstab him as well a little bit, of course. Let's see. I know he has Banes somewhere, so we gotta be very, very careful. There are the Banes. Just keep splitting. Okay, there we go. Should be decent enough, I think. Couple of splitties here and there, just to make sure we don't take absolute omega hits. And I think we should be able to walk out of here alive. It's gonna be a tricky one, still. Let's make sure to target those Banelings, I guess. Gonna get another one on those Banes. Yes, we can. +1 armor is actually a little bit annoying on those banelings. Oh, I gotta run these. Oh my goodness. Please, queen. Okay, decent. Here we go. Okay, gotta make sure to get all my links synced up, of course. Let's make a couple extra queens. Get my +2 armor on the way as soon as I have money. And now we can counterattack his base. Now, these drones are extremely low HP. So I think I should probably be rebuilding drones already. Because if we don't... I think, you know, 1 baneling is going to ruin our entire eco. And it does not sound like an attractive prospect to me. He does have a couple more Banes. Does he has +1 attack on the Banes, by the way? Oh, he also one-shots the Lings again. Lings don't get one-shot if you have +1 armor. But he has +1 attack, so they do. Alright, need 1 more queen. There we go. I'm going to get... Actually, I think it's a good time for me to make my own spire. I probably should have done that a little bit before, actually, thinking about it. I think I can use a couple spores just in case he's going to be faster on Mutalisks. Well, one way I like to play ZVZ, which is kind of a really stupid way to play, to be honest, is that you play low gas and you just make mass links. But then you do get a little bit of gas over time from the 1 gas that you have, right? And you just kind of use that to build mutas. So even if it's like 3 or something like that, it's actually pretty decent. Okay, Spire's on the way. Let's see how are my upgrades looking. +1 melee is finished, actually, surprisingly. I don't really want to lose a queen, but then again, I honestly have enough, so it's okay. There we go. I know he has a couple banelings over there. A couple of those get detonated very easily. He has baiting speed. What the hell? I don't think I've ever played freaking Lings against Bailing Speed before. That's kind of insane. This is a new one for me, I'll be honest. This is freaking Bailing over here. Okay, he's gonna not see my Spire, actually. Okay, let's get that. That is now detonated. And now we get to start building Mutalisks. This has been a crazy game for sure. Hey, actually, because I am a psychopath and I want to continue with the upgrade rushes, I don't feel like making Infestation Pit and a Hive. So instead what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna go for double Mutalisk upgrades as a follow-up instead. Now this is gonna be a very scary moment here. Okay, the Lings are still here, let's see. I think he sent the Lings across and pulled the Banelings back. So now he's gonna see my Mutas. And I don't think he's gonna be happy with that because I don't think he's gonna have Mutas himself. Actually, he could counterattack on the right side. He's making Hydra. Wait, this guy knew. No, this guy 100% knew. Oh my goodness. This guy is honestly playing a fire game. Like, no joke. Like, this guy, I feel like this guy's playing a really nice game. I'm enjoying this guy's gameplay. My best option here by far is to make Banelings, by the way. But I just kind of, I don't know, I really... Lurkers? What? He's making hatchery tech Lurkers? That is not something you see every day. That is to say the least. That is not something you see freaking every day. Oh my goodness. Freaking... Did I say hatch tech or... Oh, I can kill these. I meant lair tech Lurkers, of course. Let's kill this base real quick, maybe. I do have +2 attack, keep that in mind, so... Our army is going to be incredibly fast at killing this base. The Banelings are not going to get back fast enough. There you go. Also, I feel like there's no way that he has +2. Does he? I'd be very surprised if he had +2, to be honest. I think I actually have enough Mutas to kill his stuff. And let's start my double Mutalisk upgrades, of course. There we go. Get my injects going. Maybe I can snap some Banelings or something. That'd be delicious. Let's see. So we have double upgrade Mutas. No, double upgrade Lings. Well, even worse than that. We have the fastest upgrades. Basically possible, right? Yeah, I do not want to use my Lings for that, but I don't have anything else available right now. Into... oh, that's actually a pretty cool move. Into... double upgrades really quickly. And we're playing against someone that's playing Baneling speed into lair tech Lurkers. Honestly, it's an average uThermal ZVZ, but still, you know, it's kind of crazy. Alright, probably flying to his main base, I think. I feel like I should be able to. Did I get Baneling speed? I did get Baneling speed, okay. Let's see what we have over here. I don't know how many transfuses he's gonna have, but I'm still gonna go for it anyway. Okay, he has a hatch in his main. Dude, this guy's macro hatches too! I'm playing against myself! And now he has oh, did he take this base? I guess he must have, right? I saw something going across. But now I also have my own Banelings. No, he doesn't have this base, okay. Look at this. He's not gonna expect my Banes, I think. Oh, I don't have speed yet. Oh, no, he didn't expect them! Oh my goodness. Let's wall these off. Okay. Yeah, actually looks kind of fine. I'm afraid of losing the hatchery at some point, by the way. Okay, decent splitties. There we go. I was expecting my Banelings to roll into 8 Banelings, but then he freaking had them perfectly split in a wave of 2. And he owned me instead. That was messed up. Okay. Wait, I heard something finish. What finished? Because my upgrades are about to finish, which is nice. He doesn't have Hey, I found you. He doesn't have a hive, so I don't have to worry about vipers, which is nice. This will just make some more bane. I'm kind of low on Lings, actually. Let's remake those Lings before I get absolutely freaking cooked. I wonder if he's the... Wait, what is he actually... Is he just... I think he's just kind of chilling. Right, that's kind of what it looks like. He's kind of chilling right now. He's actually going to try to get up to Hive. Oh, he's trying to get up to Hive. I didn't see that. Huh. Sneaky bastard. Let's just kill a couple drones. Yeah, what he's going to do is he's going to make Vipers to own my stuff. That's his play. He's going to make Vipers to own my Mutas, which is a very smart play, actually. Anyway, let's get 2-2 for the Mutalisk, because why not? Then... Oh, wait, this is... I didn't realize I had a lot of drones there already. It's kind of nice, actually. Yeah. I guess our objective is to just make... well, our smart objective would be to make mass Banelings, actually. Assuming... Wait, did I... Guys, did I hallucinate that Lurker earlier? Is that a thing that I did? Where the hell is the Lurk? Oh, no, okay. Phew, thank goodness. I thought I was going crazy for a second. I was like, this guy doesn't even have a lurker then. How could he possibly have had a lurker? But no, okay, I'm not that crazy yet. That's nice to know. Hive is still on the way. Let's get a couple Banes. Dude, this guy's upgrades are crazy, man. He went for 1-1 on the... Like, this is insane. I love everything about this game. So he went for double upgrades after I had the upgrade lead, just to follow it up by going +2 ranged out of all things. I'm just gonna make mass... I kind of want to just A-move him with mass Banes, to be honest. I'm not sure it's the smartest way to go about it, but he did rebuild that Spore. Luckily for me, I have double up... Actually, I mean, that might survive an extra hit because of that. Look at the HP on this. Wait, does it actually survive an extra hit? I think it might. I think probably barely not, if I had to guess, but it might. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, let's get more bases, I guess. I mean, if he's gonna sit back and build lurkers and whatever, I should really get Overlord speed, actually, for my Overseers. I think that is a very decent idea. I should be able to split decently well against the parasitic bombs as well, I think. I don't even need injects anymore. I have too many larvae already. Send you guys over here already, I guess. I have 7 freaking hatcheries. 8 freaking hatcheries right now. That is so absurd. I guess at some point I transitioned to mutas that I wasn't expecting, and then now we just have a lot of... Can I kill some of these Hydras? I think I can actually fight against these Hydras. Am I crazy? Oh, never mind. Oopsie. Okay. There's one guy. Oh, I misclicked. Oopsie. There you go. That should be decent. Can I save the last guy? Hey, I did save the last guy. Well, actually, was gonna live anyway. Alright, so now we're just gonna make a million Zerglings. That's the play. I really should have gotten... Dude, I can't believe this guy is sitting on 2 bases against my 100 bases, though. I guess this I definitely should have gotten the Infestation Pit, but... And gone for the Hive, but I just didn't think he was gonna sit there forever. Maybe I can move some Overseers across the map. Let's see, did he take this one? He didn't take this one. Probably has this one by now, right? Or at least he's... No? Guys, am I playing against someone who's literally gonna max out on 2-base Lurker Viper? Is that what's going on? I think it might actually be what's going on. And honestly, it's kind of scary, because Lurker Viper doesn't really have a counter. Ultras maybe could do okay with the Microbial Shroud. Is he actually just sitting there? This freaking guy. He's actually just hard chilling. Oh, I can't believe it. Well, I'm not gonna make more mutas now. Look at this guy. What the hell? Infestor, Lurker. Okay, I mean, I can't let this slide, guys. Oh, God, that's where you guys were. Yeah, you guys can keep each other company. Oh, there's another one. Oh, God, I didn't realize there were 3. Okay, well, now you know how you counter mutas, guys. That's actually how you do it, by the way. It's not like I'm just failing right now. That's actually how you do it. Hey, this guy kind of knows what's up. And I don't like that he knows what's up. I mean, I'm just gonna go for a mega A move, to be honest. I guess we'll see. Okay. Get the freaking thingies. Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness, everything just kind of exploded, actually. Wait, how did this kind of work? I thought this was going to be the most disgustingly poor move in human history, but I actually kind of killed his army, funnily enough. Now, what I want to do, guys, is I'm going to do something incredibly greedy. Just because I can, okay? I'm going to not make any units at all. And I'm just going to save all my resources for Ultras. I know it's insane, but I just want to do it. I'm going to get 3-3. I'm going to get the... I want to say Drilling Claws. Not Drilling Claws. I'm going to get Adrenal Glands. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Now, this guy, by the way, he shouldn't move out. Just so you guys know. This is not like... theoretically, what I'm doing is correct because he shouldn't move out, okay? But obviously... in this scenario where he's so far ahead, I'm not quite sure if you want to rely on that. Now, I have so many perfectly saturated bases, it's incredibly satisfying. Let's see if I can find some workers without lurkers protecting them. Yeah, I can. Well, they were protecting them, but... There you go. What if I do that? Just do that a couple more times. Oh. That's actually kind of nice. Alright, and now we get this and this and this. Oh, this is gonna be very, very cool. I'm setting ourselves up for a very cool grand finale here, guys. That's the plan. Do I need anything more in particular? I don't think so. I'm gonna make 5 Infestors. I'm gonna make 10 Overseers. Okay. I believe this is the only way you can really deal with Lurker Viper, by the way. It's just otherwise it's devastatingly hard. Okay, not the Bailing run by, but the Microbial Shroud Ultralisk. They make 10 overseers, so we actually keep detection. 5 infestors to keep money, and then I'm just gonna make mass ultras. Wait for the upgrades to finish. Actually, they're gonna finish perfectly in time. Maybe I can do another little sandwich. How about that? We go for a little sandwich on this base. I think that'd be nice. There we go. And the drones are gone. Adios. Dude, when someone lets you torture them by staying in the game, you have to take the opportunity, okay, guys? It's a must. You have to. Well, I'm almost... Okay, we'll finish the rest with Lings, and then we're just gonna go for it. Actually, I can pretty... Why does he have creep, by the way? That's very unusual to do in a ZVZ. Not just because I don't spread creep, but it's like... He's the one that's being defensive, so it kind of helps me more than him. But it's yeah, whatever. His choice, I guess. Look at that. Is gonna finish. Something couldn't build, but that's okay. I don't even know what the hotkey for Shroud is. It's C. Alright. Now first we do the most toxic thing that a Zerg player can do, and that is send in 1,000 changelings. This is actually... I think they should change that, by the way. It's so toxic that you can do that. Like... I guess Lurker is actually like the least effective out of all the things, but it's still annoying as hell. Alright. Do I have my upgrades? Well, I don't want speed. Let's wait for speed, guys. Let's wait for speed. And then we give it a couple shrouds. Here we go. We go in. We're gonna give it a couple shrouds. I don't know exactly where the lurkers are. There we go. They're not gonna take damage. He's gonna try to parable my overseers, which is kind of funny. And he's gone. he had hope there for a second, guys. He had hope there for a second, but I couldn't let him have it. And there you go. Beautiful grand finale against Perherk. Absolutely insane game, by the way. I think we had 4 insane games into an epic grand finale move, which is great. Now, obviously, you might not want to risk your entire life on not making units, because if I lost this game, I would have cried. Honestly, I probably still would have been able to just make mass mutas and links and be fine, you know, but it was a little risky, but it was worth it, right? It paid off for sure. Now, we were a little inefficient, of course, because we were attacking into mass Ling Bane, or mass Lurker Hydra Baneling with freaking Ling Bane, so that was a little bit inefficient, but I really enjoyed this episode. The upgrade rush works again. ZVZ. The matchup where I honestly didn't think it was going to work. We go 4-0, which is insane. And I just freaking love this build. And this saga is going to go on forever. Hope you guys had a fantastic time with me today. If you did, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Adios.